Hi, second grade friends. We're back with the Gods and Goddesses of Olympus, our virtual social studies lesson. I hope you're enjoying our myths about our gods and how they were formed, and the goddesses and what they represent. So today we're going to continue with 4 more gods and goddesses, and we're going to see who they are connected to. A lot of them are connected to Zeus, who, as we know, is the king of all the gods. So now we have Athena. So I'm going to show you first the picture of Athena. And let's learn a little bit more about this goddess. She's the goddess of wisdom, war, and arts and crafts. She's the daughter of Zeus and Metis. Remember, Zeus had many wives, Hera and Metis, that they had children together. Athena had the most unusual birth. Zeus had been warned that if Metis bore a son, he would depose Zeus just as Zeus and Cronus had deposed of their own fathers. That means he would get rid of them. Though Zeus needed wise Metis' advice, he took no chances. One day, he lured Metis close with his sweet words and swallowed her. Soon after, Zeus was hit by a horrible headache. He howled for help. Hephaestus fixed his axe and split open Zeus's head. Out sprang Athena, armed for action. Immediately, she became her father's favorite advisor. Athena was a warrior who hated war. She admired courage and fairness and sought peaceful ways to settle fights. She also invented many things: the flute, the trumpet, farm tools, and the olive tree. We know how Greeks rely on their olive tree, if you remember from our previous studies. She taught the arts of cooking, spinning, and weaving. Athena had no time for marriage. When I say spinning, I don't mean spinning around in a circle. Excuse me, I mean spinning. I'm going to show you again. Spinning wool to weave into sweaters or cloth or cotton into different dresses. Hermes was the messenger of Zeus, the herald of the gods, son of Zeus, and the nymph Maya. So now we had Metis, we have Maya. Hermes was born ready for action. As his mother slept in her cave, he slipped out of his cradle and went looking for adventure. He saw a tortoise, killed it, and invented the lyre from its shell. As he taught himself to play the instrument, he spied his brother Apollo's cows and stole them. Cunningly, he swept away their hoofprints, and Apollo couldn't find them anywhere. When little Hermes confessed his trick, his brother was furious. Hermes was sneaky. He knew Apollo loved music and offered him the lyre for the cows. Apollo gave him the cows and more, and left happily with the lyre. Zeus was amused by his clever son, but scolded him too. Hermes promised not to steal or lie again. Not much, anyway. If Zeus gave him a throne on Olympus. Zeus couldn't resist. Hermes could talk anyone into anything. Hermes grew up to be Zeus's personal messenger and helper. He traveled as fast as the wind on winged sandals. He guided souls of the dead to Hades and brought good luck to travelers everywhere. So here we are. Here he is with the wings on his feet. Can you see them? Here's the picture. And here we are here with him, with Zeus. You can see Zeus in the sky. Okay, let's continue. Let's see who's next. Artemis. Artemis was the goddess of the moon, wildlife, hunting, and chastity, daughter of Zeus and the goddess Leto, twin sister of Apollo. Okay, we're going to learn about Apollo next, I'm pretty sure. Yes. So they had twins, a girl and a boy. So this is one of the twins, Artemis. Artemis was just minutes old when she helped with the birth of her twin, Apollo. Jealous Hera had been chasing their mother Leto all over the world. Artemis found her a safe place to rest, carried there by the south wind. One day her proud father asked Artemis what presents she would like. Artemis knew exactly what she wanted. She asked for a bow and arrows like Apollo's so they can hunt together. She asked for a band of nymphs for companions. Remember, nymphs were the little people, and they actually took care of Zeus when he was little, when his mother hid him away from his father Cronus. Zeus granted all her wishes and more. She also asked to stay young forever and never have to marry. Artemis was determined and fought for what she wanted. Her arrows stung and she could cause suffering, but she loved animals and children and she protected them. So here's Artemis. Remember, she's one of the twins. We're going to learn about the other one. She never wanted to marry, and she always wanted to remain young. And now Apollo, the other twin, and our last god that we're going to learn about today. God of the sun, music, poetry, archery, healing, and prophecy. He's the son of Zeus and the goddess Leto, the twin brother of Artemis. Apollo grew up quickly, as gods usually do. When he was 4 days old, he asked Hephaestus to make him a silver bow and arrows. Then off he went to kill the dreaded serpent Python, which Hera had sent to kill his mother. Remember, Hera was the first wife of Zeus, and she was very, very jealous, and she would follow all the wives that Zeus had around, and she would want to torture them. So now he wants to protect his mother, Mr. Apollo, so he wants Hephaestus to make an arrow so he can kill or protect his mother. Apollo was dangerous with his arrows. He punished the guilty, sometimes with the help of Artemis, his twin sister. They were close friends, and both were great archers. Yet Apollo was thoughtful. He advised others that one should search to one's own self. He also believed one should not overdo anything. He said, pan, metron, artistan, which means everything in moderation. Apollo had a tender side to him, too. He healed the sick, cared for animals, and brought delight with his music. No one played the lyre as well, and no one sang as sweetly as Apollo. So this is what they're calling the lyre. Remember, they had taken the turtle shell, and they had made it. It's like a little harp. So he played beautiful music and would protect his mother from Hera, who was coming with a serpent to kill his mother. So he wanted to protect his mother and kill the ugly serpent. So as we continue to learn about these magical gods and goddesses, we're learning some amazing things, some things that are still true today, maybe in myth, maybe in protection. But I think it's really interesting how the gods within like minutes or days are able to do these magical things, probably because they're gods and goddesses. Now remember, the ancient Greeks worshiped these gods, which meant they loved them and they did things for them to honor them. So the gods, in turn, who were very, very powerful, would protect the ancient Greeks. Okay, my friends, until next time, happy listening. Bye.